Hello everyone, my name is Cetus and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 as Brandenburg, aka Prussia. We're in the middle of a war with a bunch of little tiny countries and Bohemia. And at the end of the last episode, we were basically trying to decide what we wanted to do with aggressive expansion. And I did some poking around in between episodes, and I don't think we can take land from Bohemia and vassalize this, because if we just really take a quick look, take a look. If we vassalize, we're going to gain 26 aggressive expansion. A bunch of people are going to be grumpy with us. I think I have no issues with that. I'm quite comfortable with that. However, if we were then to come over here and hang on, let me clear what I was messing with and take the 3 we want. That's, you know, between 1 and 45 extra aggressive expansion with a bunch of nations. I think that's just going to tack on top of everything and potentially be a little too far. We would maybe be fine because Russia is crazy powerful, who is our ally. France is crazy powerful, who is our ally. And frankly, we're crazy powerful and we're our own ally. So we would probably be okay. But maybe let's not risk it. Things are going really well for us. And I have a more interesting suggestion on how we handle this. I think we release this nation, which releases the 2 we want anyway. And then in a little while, we will just take them over and give them to our vassal, Glasgow, which we're about to take. We will also release this nation, just to break Bohemia up a little bit more. Take maximum amount of gold. War reps. Oh, they won't take war reps. Let's see if we can return some cores. So Poland's up here. And that's maybe make Poland a little bit more powerful and return stuff to them. The other option is we can, give some territory back to Hungary, which is an option, which is kind of interesting. But I actually think, because Poland is another target we're going to go for. So let's find... I could probably just look at the names and not click everything. But I'm going to click everything because I've committed now. So we could give that back to them. Wow, Poland is a lot. So I like giving that one back, and we'll take a little less gold. Whatever it takes to make that happen. And then we're taking away some land from them, which I think the gold would be... we don't need gold. That's fine. So we're going to do this. Break them up a bunch. Make it easier to take stuff in the future. Make some good graces with some people. Unfortunately, that dropped our war score down tremendously, so I'm not certain that we can take anything at this point. Just, you know, I meant to remind myself, because we are at war with, right, those 3 nations along my border now. Which ones of these are electors? Oh, that's our elector. Right, we vassalized them. Interesting. Saxony is an elector too, which I should have remembered because I'm pretty sure that they're classic ones. And there's one. Because we're looking to get 4 electors vassalized. I thought Glasgow was one. Did I totally forget that? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, good. Good. So we don't want this war to end too quickly, because I actually would like to break Saxony up so that the next time we're at war with them, we can vassalize them, because our long-term goal is to vassalize 4 electors. What do we got for tech here? We can grab admin, but we have so much admin, it's not really worth it. We've sieged all this, so we should come take this other country's fort. Secure things even better. They have a tiny army up here, but they don't have enough troops to siege the province, so who cares? We are on the brink of losing our great power status to China again, to the Ming Dynasty, which we keep doing. We keep going back and forth on that, which is kind of interesting. I am surprised that both Spain and the Ottomans are considered more powerful than Russia. France just below that. Austria, still really powerful. Interesting. Really? I guess they're pretty big. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's as big as I expected. For some reason I thought they'd taken a bunch of Bohemia's land. Which they might now that I've broken down the nations into smaller nations, but hey, future problem. We're nothing to laugh at either. We'll make life harder. Complaints, yeah, we'll just take the legitimates a bit. Keep sieging down these provinces. It'd be nice if we took this, you know, fort at some point here. I'm going to siege down everything and see if I can do it in one piece deal, just because that will give me a little bit of a better sense for how much aggressive expansion I'm going to take on. And I think that will be helpful. Because I don't think we can in any way vassalize them, right? No, 166 to vassalize. Too much land. And then there's our 100% war score. Oh, no, that's not 100%. Really? We'll keep taking. I don't need... Oh, we're at 100% admin power. Let's just throw a quick one into Berlin. So we're not wasting admin power. Really? Still not 100%. I don't need 100%. I'm probably not going to use 100%. But it's kind of a moral thing at this point. Like come on, like, accept that we have won and just give us our 100%. Don't be ridiculous. We know we're winning. No, it's not going to give it to us. So we probably need to find that fourth nation in the war, wherever it is. This one. Yeah. As long as that exists, we're not going to have it, and that's fine. We don't need it. Okay, so let's take a gander at what we got. So we're gonna vassalize Glasgow, which is good. And how can we break up? We can free that nation, which is interesting. Can't cede any provinces to myself then, if I do that. Too much war score. Interesting, interesting. Out of curiosity, if we don't release that, and instead we take that, what are we gaining? We're only gaining 42 aggressive expansion, or 1 to 42 aggressive expansion. But boy, is that a lot of nations that are probably going to join up. It is not join up by a little bit if you look at that. It's joining up by like 88. So anything over 50 has a potential to join. And we're looking at like over 70 on a bunch of things. So I'm definitely glad I didn't take anything from Bohemia. I think that would have been problematic. And honestly, as powerful as I am, I think this is a mistake. It's a mistake to anger that many people. Can we survive? Maybe. Maybe. We're pretty powerful, but not likely. And you know, why mess around with it? So we're going to actually do that. We're going to return... No, we're not going to return. We're going to release this nation. And then we can't war rep because they're going to become a subject. So let's just take money. You know, it might be more productive if we piece out Saxony first, since we're not taking anything for ourselves. We know we're not. We're going to release that nation. Can't return core anywhere. We'll leave them with friends. Oh, no, we'll break their friendship with Spain. Gross. Sometimes breaking friendships is dangerous because they might make worse friends, but Spain is, I think, we just saw the top country, so let's break that one. War reps. And money. Sure, we'll take military access too. And then we're going to do the same for here, as soon as that diplomat's back. Can we release any nations? No. Any treaties we don't want them having. The treaties are fine. They are vassalizable. It's a terrible idea. No. 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 War reps. Money. Don't do it. Don't be tricked. Anything else? No. We'll just leave it there. And then wait out 1 day for our diplomat, and then you Vassalize. No, we don't want you to give up your claims because that's useful, and we'll take a bunch of money. And we'll call it there. So, let's see what we got with our diplomats on the... Oop, wrong button. We want the macro for diplomacy. So we have outraged countries. We should also do subject countries. Because we have a bunch of new subjects that aren't going to be the happiest with us. Let's bring this army back here. Do I have 3 armies? I do. You back there. You can start drilling. Keep building that professionalism. You can start drilling. As soon as you get into our land, you're not exiled, you will start drilling. Now, I kept on to my admin power with this grand intent to core provinces, and then I didn't take any. Which is fine. Which just means I need to figure out another way to utilize my my admin power. So let's grab the macro or development. Development. And let's sort by... How do we want to do it? We can build bigger ones bigger, but I actually think I feel like... Let's take a look at... Interesting. I wonder how that's sorting it, because I would assumed it would be lowest to highest if I clicked the thing above it, but there's lower numbers down here. So I wonder what value that's trying to pull it in by. Cost for improving, total development, local autonomy. So if we go by total development, yeah, these are the tiny places. I don't know what this is, but it's just across the board, bring them up a little bit. And let's bring all tax bases up to 3, just for the fun of it. And you know what, we're down to 700, so we'll hold off for there. Do we have any states we want to make? Oh, one of them is close, but not there. So I think we're going to hang off. I don't remember where that new value for, because there used to be a maximum number of states, but it's not that anymore. It's a... I can't remember the term. I can't remember the new term at all. 35, so it's our governing capacity, bringing our total up to 517, but that doesn't tell us what our max is, which has got to be somewhere. Let's get things moving though, and I can look around while time progresses. We have lots of money. We could build some improvements. Out of curiosity, how is my fort situation? If we pull up... Nope, wrong tab. Okay, brain. Time to work this one. Not a high-level fort. Not either. Did I not upgrade any of the forts? Okay, this one I upgraded to fort. Wait, is there a 6? Okay, we're going to make our capital a 6. That's just common sense. What else do we got going? Tempted to upgrade this one, which is on the... No, Denmark isn't that big of a threat anymore. It's really down here. We'll upgrade... Nope, that is a level 4, which is wise. That's a level 2. That's a level 2. See, our empire isn't... It doesn't have nice borders where you can easily be like, I'm gonna protect this border with high-level forts. It's a little bit ugly. So I think this one... I don't like where this fort is either, but it is necessary to have a full border protection. It'd be nice to have a fort up here somewhere. Let's upgrade this one. Is that the exact right one? Maybe not. Wait. Why is that going straight up to a star fort? Does it just automatically max upgrade it? I don't want to do that. I want to go building, building, building. I want to go to level 4 fort. there. And a level 4 fort there. It just provides a little better protection on our border. Is it the perfect setup? Almost certainly not, but it will do. For royal marriage, you can have access. That's fine. I don't mind. Still losing our great power status. And I hoped securing those vassals would stop that, but it did not. Let's take a look at our subject nations. So we have Lithuania and Verdun, Maze and Glasgow. So Maze and Glasgow are ones we're just going to want to keep because they're our electors. Eventually we'll integrate Lithuania, but I kind of like, A, they're big enough to be slightly powerful. B, they kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel better having them between us and Russia, I guess is what I'm getting at. And then these two we're going to keep. Anything we want to do to irritate them right off the bat. I am surprised their liberty desire is so low. Right off the bat. I mean, they're 55. I'm kind of tempted to... Can I not... Where's the brain? There's a button to do a thing where my ruler dynasty gets on the throne. Here we go. Oh, are they not a monarchy? Interesting. What are they? I must be able to see that. Oh. Theocratic authority. Okay. Interesting. I mean, that's fine. I don't really mind, but it's interesting. Block settlement growth. No, that's fine. We want them to grow. We want them to become bigger. How about good old Glasgow? So we could put a relative on the throne of Glasgow, which we will want to do at some point, but not right now, because if they go above 50, that enables other nations to support their independence. Then it'll get very hard to beat down, and we don't want that. So for now, we're just going to make them happy. I might pull Verdun into my nation. Just looking at what's around here. That said, I think they have some war goals. Maybe war goals up here. Can we see? They have claims on those two. Unfortunately, I can't see the declare war one because all my diplomats are busy. I could pull back, you know, say the one that's improving relationships with Russia, but it's Russia, so I'm not. I could totally pull it back for a little bit and then put it back there after a while, but again, it's Russia, so let's just not play around. We're building up lots of favors with them, but I don't think we're going to use Russian favors. I'm kind of tempted to build up our trust with Russia because I would like to just maintain a permanent relationship with them. I don't have interest in their land, so they would just make a good long-term ally. So we could spend ton and improve it to 5, which I'm going to do. And 55 isn't great. We need to get it to 60 to get into the next category of trust, but we're only 3 favors away, and then we will do that. Too many diplomatic relationships. Interesting. Lithuania, France, Saxony, Verdun, Russia, and Glasgow. Okay, that's costing us some diplo power. We'll need to do something about that. So France, I have 35, so I can actually go up to 60 trust, which gives us the France trusts us. And now I still have 10 in case I need help with the war. Yeah, so Russia is willing to trust us, and at 60, what is it? France trusts us. Disagreeing advisors. Our treasury has been fulfilling Soviet, but it was a good point. Ooh. Lose 10 prestige or our advisor dies. Do we care about you? Which one are you? We only have one advisor. You know what? We'll just stop fresh. It's fine. It's fine. We should have more advisors anyway. I didn't realize we'd lost them. What do we want? Diplomatic reputation is tempting because diplomatic reputation would result in faster aggressive expansion going down. And because of that very fact, I think we're going to do it. Plus, the +2 is useful because our Diplo ink power gain is quite poor. Because we're 2 above our appropriate diplomatic relationships. I am now thinking that diplomacy might be a really good next one. I could improve my economy too, but I've already gone crazy with military ones, like crazy. I did not need these 3. This was not the ideal, perfect winning strat, but it was fun, so I did it, and that's just how it is. What was I doing? Advisors. We don't need admin power, so we will grab the level 1 guy who's a little bit more affordable. And yearly inflation reduction is helpful because I'm sure we have a little bit, so that going down is good. Passively without effort. Do we need military power? We are making tons. We don't really, so we're going to grab a level 1. And we're going to grab discipline, I think. I kind of wish I had grabbed a level 3 for this guy, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. We're in really good shape. Really good shape. Like this is fun. This is, you know, there's still some rough wars that are going to be ahead, but I think odds of a good outcome is ever improving. We're missing a rival. Interesting. Yeah, Bohemia for sure. For sure. For sure. Now, what was I doing before that? Oh, I wanted to take a look at this. So this is our elector. So they are still voting for Bohemia because they have a better friendship with Bohemia, and Bohemia is a large empire. And we have a -50 because we're not a part of the HRE, but we have a +50 because they are a vassal. And then we also have, what's our other? Glasgow, this one. So they have a -103 because they don't like us, but we still have the +50 because they're a vassal, which cancels out the not a member penalty, which is lovely. Growth of the business of draperies. Yay. The problem is, if we look to anyone else that isn't our vassal, controlling other electors, -100. So they know that I am forcing my vassals to want to vote for me. And because of that, they are extra not wanting us to be the emperor. -100. It's a -50 penalty for every elector that I have as a vassal, which means I cannot take the throne until I have vassalized 4 of them. It's just not going to happen. 4 of them being the needed number of votes. So I need 4 vassals that like me and are electors, which means we're going to have to clean up the rest of woods. Right. We're going to have to get rid of our vassals. We're going to have to get rid of Lithuania as well. And we definitely need a technology or an idea that gives us a bonus to diplomatic relations. So diplomacy gives us +1 only. I think others give us +1. Oh, we have influence, which is a +1. That's fine. Growth of cities attracts serfs. We have to accept this, lose 1 base tax in one place, gain it in Berlin. You know what? ETEL. Wait, did I not spell that right? This one. Because basically, Berlin is massive, so getting more in Berlin is expensive. And what we can do is we can do this, move it to Berlin, come here, we'll just move it back up. You know what? We'll grab a military one, because why not? And 2 more taxes. Because I can. Perfect location for that? Who knows? Who knows? Let's grab our admin tech. Governing capacity. Oh, here's our governing capacity. 450. Doesn't tell me what I'm using. But it does tell me what I have. So now it's at 750. Which is good. Which is good. Doesn't... There's gotta be a menu for that, right? Where it tells me what I'm actively using. Government? Government for government capacity? Or is that making too much sense? I don't see it there. Court. I don't think it's going to be there. Don't see why it would be in diplomacy, but we do have a lot of details over here. Sorry, cat jumping around again, causing probably mic issues. I know I should stop her from coming in because it's probably unpleasant for the mic issues, but she's cute and I'm weak. That's just how it is. She likes sleeping on my desk, so my brain stopped what I was doing. Okay, not there. Unless I completely missed it because I was only half paying attention because there's a cat walking on my desk. I don't think it would be in trade. I think we can just assume it's not there. We are no longer considered a great power. Yeah, that sucks. We'll get it back. Stupid China. Stupid Ming Dynasty. I'm actually impressed that the Ming Dynasty is doing very well for themselves. Which is quite impressive. Not there either. I don't actually know where it is. Gotta be somewhere. It won't be military. I'll look it up at some point. I'll try and remember to look it up between episodes, which means I probably will completely forget. Actually, that made me look over at the timer, and this time has been going for a little bit. So, in fact, I'm going to call this episode here, and I'm going to look that up. In the next episode, we're basically going to continue to clean up our empire and get that aggressive expansion down. So thank you for watching.